Welcome back to another video with Kids Art Lab, and if this is your first time joining us, please consider subscribing to the channel. What are we making today?
A sloth.
Why do you say it like that?
Because they're really slow.
Oh, they're really slow. Okay,
Yep.
well what do we need for a sloth?
We're going to be needing some black. We're going to be needing a little bit of green. Maybe a little bit of brown at the end, but yes.
Okay, and be sure to stay with us till the end of the video because we learned some very interesting things about sloths that we wanted to share.
Yes.
We're going to be using our acrylic brush pen markers today, but you do not have to use these. You can use whatever you have laying around the house.
Yes.
Let's get started. Okay. First off, let's start with the head, and that's going to be right here. And what we want to do first is give like some little sloth hair. Okay, now this is going to be a circle, but it's not going to be like a complete circle. It's going to be a little more egg-shaped, a little flatter. Mm-hmm. Okay, so, and it's going to be pretty big. How'd yours come out? Good. Okay. All right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to start with his first hand, and it's going to be down here. And then I think they have 3 toes, so we'll go 1, 2, 3. Okay, good. And then basically we'll start. We'll call it right around here. Nice. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to go all the way up. Just stick with me on this. We're going to go all the way up to the top of our paper. Something like that. Okay. And then again, we're going to do some toes. 1, 2, 3, and then just kind of connect it. And okay, and then what we're going to do is we're going to come down here. It's going to be kind of like a U shape actually. Let's stop right there for a second. Okay, now before we get too far, what we're going to do now is this is the leg that's a little further on the other side. So we're going to take this in a couple different parts because we're going to make a branch that he's holding on to. So first off, this one right here, we're going to leave it like this for a minute and come back to it. Okay, good. And now what we want to do is we're going to take this one and we're going to make a little line right here and come up to about even where these other ones are. And we want to stop right about there for a second. Okay, and same thing, we're going to do what we did with this other one here. 2, 3. That, and then come back down into the head. Now if we're going too fast, because this animal is what can he do? He can turn his head almost all the way around. So they're very interesting shape when they're hanging from the tree. That's why this kind of looks a little strange right now. Mm-hmm. Okay, so now let's try and make this branch. So my branch is going to come through here, and I want to go behind all of his toes. Okay? And then we're going to come out here, and again we're going to go behind his toes. Good. Okay. And then this is going to come out, and I'm going to leave it right there for a minute. Okay? All right, and now what we want to do is make the other part of the branch. So I'm going to just come down here like this.
Mm-hmm.
And again, I'm just going to leave it there for a minute. Okay, what I want to do now is I want to put the toes up here to give it a look like it's kind of holding on that side. Good. Okay, now let's do a little bit more with the branch. So I think what we'll do is, since we've got a little room here, put a little leaf. We'll come back and put maybe some leaves on it. And everybody's is going to probably look a little different for this part. And I'm just going to leave it like that. Good. See, yours is different than mine. That's perfectly fine. Okay, let's spend a little time on his face now. So it's almost like a heart. So stick with me on this. It's going to go like this. And then it goes down all the way around. Yeah, so it's a real subtle heart. Like that. Okay, now what we want to do is we're going to make these kind of stripes. So there's going to be one here. And there's going to be another one here. Okay, now we've got these two. Now what we do is we need to give them like a little nose right here. Good. And then, of course, he's going to be a happy sloth. And we'll give him some eyes when we color it. Mm-hmm. Last thing here, why don't we just do a few leaves? So I'm going to do one here. All right, well, this guy is looking really interesting. I think it's time to fast forward and bring our sloth to life.
Yes. Alright, we are back from fast forwarding the sloths, and I think they turned out crazy good.
They did. This was a hard one because they're such a strange shaped creature, you know?
Yeah, so I want to go with a little bit of the colors.
Okay.
So they actually have like really, really long nails, so we just made them bigger so they can hook around the branches.
That's
like
right.
this.
Yep.
I just did the green on the leaves. He did the stems, and then I just did green. We just added a little bit of the pink dots and then a little bit of the white on the nose.
Right, and we started adding a little bit of brown to just give it a little bit more texture and shadows.
And our fun facts are, humans turn their heads 180 degrees, while sloths can turn them 270 degrees, which is pretty far.
Wow, so that's like this and this for humans, and then all the way back more for a sloth.
Uh-huh. And they also sleep up to 20 hours a day.
That's awesome. I also learned that they're actually really, really good swimmers. They actually swim with a breaststroke, and they can actually hold their breath for up to 40 minutes.
Wow, that's crazy.
Well, what else do we have to do?
Sign our picture!
Well, we want to thank everybody for joining us for another video with Kids Art Lab.
I hope you had fun painting and drawing your sloth, and we hope to see you next time. Bye!
Bye-bye.